So, aside from Dungeons and Dragons, we used to play a lot of different board games growing up. And I remember one time me and my friend Dustin and BJ were sitting around and playing a game of Risk. And BJ went to the bathroom and he took so damn long that me and Dustin wrote up a whole Declaration of Independence of why we were fighting against him. I can tell you this, he wasn't too amused. But today I really want to talk about a game called Mage Knight. Now, if you don't know, Mage Knight was a game that used these little miniatures, and you used points. I think it's been a long time since I played this too. You had to use the points to determine what miniatures you used. And I had a friend named John who kept wanting us to play it, so we went over to learn how one day. And these are like a medieval fantasy tabletop games with all these little figures. And you could spend a few points and have a massive but weak army, or a few strong guys, depending on what you put your points into. And while we're sitting there playing on the table, there were some plastic army men also laying around in this little tower. And I found this little guy who, he had binoculars, and I just kept joking that it was Hitler watching the battlefield. And I really didn't care much to win, just having fun, trying to learn this game. And I put him on top of the castle tower, and I put all my points into all these little black powder guys, and I had this whole idea that I was going to shoot John's general. That was my only goal, just because I thought it would be funny. And Dustin spent his points on a giant dragon, and he only had enough points for a few guys, so he got 5 guys left over. And he kept joking he was the Power Rangers, because, 5 guys on the big creature. I don't remember who won or what happened exactly. I do remember I killed John's general. John was not happy about that. That was my only goal. And Dustin's dragon got killed. And then I kept joking his 5 guys should join the Nazi army. And I remember him saying, but the Power Rangers fight for good. And I told him, well, not if they want to live. So on that day, the Power Rangers joined the Nazis. And this is how all our stupid gaming sessions went, but looking back, knowing there was a white Power Ranger, I guess we weren't too far off. And just to be clear, I do not condone any Nazi stuff or white power being serious. Like, we were just goofing off.